Hey everyone and welcome. In this video we look at the civil war that's brewing in the Labour Party and the growing pressure on Sir Kier can't decide anything for myself Starmer from the radical side of the Labour Party, i.e. unions and momentum.
And I do believe that we have rotten politics, and I'm not using that as an exaggeration.
It's titled Labour Civil War. Keir Starmer critic, a step closer to taking on a hugely influential role. A Labour Party civil war could be in the offing, with a fierce critic of Sir Keir Starmer edging towards a breakthrough in the battle to succeed Len McCluskey as General Secretary of Britain's biggest trade union, Unite. So we have a Starmer hater, probably will soon be in a position to turn the thumbscrews on Sir Pointless. I bet you're sweating now, eh, Kears? Not only that either, Momentum are making a play for control of the NEC. Look at this. Labour Civil War. It's another title, the same title, isn't it? New Momentum group seeks to overtake Labour Party left wing. The Labour Party's left-wing faction may soon be overtaken by another splinter group known as Forward Momentum, potentially causing tension for the newly appointed leader, Keir Starmer. So as you can see, he's getting battered from all sides, isn't he? I mean, listen to what they're saying from Momentum's side. He said Forward Momentum has clearly won a very significant victory, taking overall control of Momentum's NCG. If they can now do the same with the NEC, they will then be in a position to exert significant control over Labour's policy making. The source emphasises that once in control, not even the party leadership will be able to influence their decisions. Wow! He's gonna be put between a rock and a hard place. This is going to ensure that Labour stay radical left and never, ever, ever win an election again. Am I wrong? Let me know what you think. So as you can see, civil war is a certainty at this point. They have factioned even more, all vying for power. You know what makes this so comical for me? And I don't know if you'll feel the same, but I'm sure some of you will, is that Labour's got no power to compete over. But this looking for the fence has firmly taken root in Labour, hasn't it? And now they're snapping at each other for scraps. It's glorious to watch. Anyway, let's read about Unite and the trade union's power struggle, shall we? Northern Ireland-born solicitor Howard Beckett is the current de facto deputy to Mr McCluskey, whose term as Unite chief ends in April 2022. Mr Beckett has previously accused Labour Party leader Sir Keir Starmer of punishing the working class for the lurgy crisis. He was also said by one ally to disavow all religions bar socialism. Oh, that doesn't sound good, does it? And like Mr McCluskey, was a big supporter of former Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn. Well, there's a surprise. The crucial point in the race to be the next Unite General Secretary comes on Saturday when United Left, a group of activists from the trade union, provide their endorsement. The winner of that will be the favourite to succeed Mr McCluskey, with the contest beginning next year or even in 2020 if he decides to resign. Mr Beckett's allies have claimed he could be a thorn in the side of Keir Starmer, who sacked Rebecca Long-Bailey, also an ally of Mr Corbyn. The former Shadow Education Secretary was Unite's preferred candidate in the lengthy Labour leadership race earlier this year, but in the end was edged out by Sir Keir. Last week, Mr Beckett issued a warning to the Labour leader, accusing him of punishing the working class for the lurgy crisis. He tweeted, "Boris Johnson and Keir Starmer, I have a message for both of you. We won't stand idly by while you dump the pandemic fallout on the working class." How exactly are they doing that? Mr Beckett has been tipped to see off the challenge of Steve Turner, a union official that has played a leading role in industrial disputes involving industry sector giants British and Bombardier. Great. Strikes incoming, everybody! Unite veteran Sharon Graham has also entered the race as a left-wing rival to Mr Beckett, but is not currently seeking endorsement from United Left. On Monday, Mr Beckett tweeted about the endorsement to be made by United Left this weekend, accompanying this with a picture of himself and a list of achievements. He wrote, "This Saturday, the United Left will select its candidate to be the next General Secretary of Unite. Here is my story of the journey I took to putting myself forward for consideration. I am truly grateful for all support received so far." Full of himself, isn't he? The list of achievements Mr Beckett tweeted alongside his message included him being the first in my family to make it to university. Oh, bravo. Everyone gets into university that wants to now, you muppet. being active in Amnesty International and the University Law Society, so he likes to flap his lips. Who's so surprised he turned into a union man, eh? And joining Unite 17 years ago in the CASA branch in Liverpool. He also stated how he ran a legal practice for 15 years, never made a single worker redundant, nor had a single employment tribunal complaint, was Regional Secretary of Unite West Midlands, Director of Legal Affairs, and currently serves on Labour's National Executive Committee. Executive Committee? There's nothing executive about Labour anymore. Earlier this month, never was really, Mr McCluskey warned Sir Keir to stick to Mr Corbyn's policies in a bid to keep Labour's largest affiliate union on board. Not a chance. If he thinks he's going to be able to be leader ever, he's got to cut the chaff, has he not? Speaking to Times Radio, he said it's quite interesting that when Keir Starmer ran for the leadership of the party, he ran on a radical platform. He ran on the basis of making the moral case for socialism. He ran on the basis of his priority being unity. I've spoken to Kier on a number of occasions, and of course he has my full support and that of my union. Really? But you go on to threaten him, are you? But in a warning to the Labour leader, there you go, told you, he's going to threaten him. He added, he knows, that's all he knows how to do. He knows that in order for him to become Prime Minister at the next general election, he has to have a united party. That effectively means carrying with him all elements of the party, including the commies. All of the data shows that our membership are wholeheartedly behind the radical nature of the policies. That's because you drove out everybody that wasn't. Am I wrong with that one, everyone? They did a witch hunt inside their own ranks to get rid of the people that weren't crazy Marxist nut jobs, didn't they? And anti-Semites. Well, and the report's coming out soon, Keir and Corbyn, on all of you. Let's see what that says, shall we? Radical nature of the policies that have been developed under Jeremy Corbyn and John McDonnell. Therefore, I'm expecting Keir to abide by that and to stick to that. Good luck with that. I don't think it'll happen. I think Labour and the unions are going to implode themselves from now on. But what say you? I'd like to know your opinion. No. What is my opinion on this? Well, it's this. I'm shocked that Labour have moved this quickly. I thought they would at least try to work as a team, at least till the next election. But it seems to me Labour are fractured into pockets of whingers that want to control the others. Great to see them turn this on themselves too, instead of just the working class Brits. Thoroughly deserved, in my opinion. Make your bed, lie in it. You can sniff your own farts, Labour. Wallow in your own stench. But anyway, everyone, I'd like to know your opinion as well. Don't forget to share, like, comment, subscribe. Stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one.